Hey guys, Steve here, More Mechanical Racing. We've got the 2021 KX250 here and it's time to put on some fresh set of graphics. Normally we would put new plastics on before we apply any graphics, but in this case we're unable to get some new plastics at the moment, so we're just going to stick the graphics straight onto these babies. So yeah, I just thought I'll give you a quick rundown on how I go about putting on some graphics, and we'll go from there. First of all, cleanliness. We really want the bike to be as clean as possible before you start, so good soapy water, go over all the plastics, and then go over, and especially if you're going on second-hand plastics, go over and see if there's any nicks or scrapes, and just get a razor blade and just smooth them out a wee bit, because they'll show through your graphics. Then once you've got it clean, you're ready to start, just go a final rag over with some Prepsol or acetone or something like that, like a cleaner that air dries, just to get any oily residue away. So rightio, let's have a go. So basically what I like to do first, once you've unpacked your graphics, lay them out on the table and make sure that all the graphics are going to line up with where you want them to go, and that they're all there, so you've got a complete kit. And just here's two bikes that I prepared earlier to see sort of what these are going to come out. This is going to look like. So yeah, all right. So what I do, I get my graphic. I'm going to do that panel now. I'll just lay it out. Yep, that looks like it's going to be pretty good. I punch out any of the holes that bolt holes and etc. Then what I do is I turn it over and I peel off the backing, but I just rip a piece out of the centre, and I do it long ways. So you can concentrate on this part here without this sticking and getting in your way. It's probably going to be a wee bit hard with the camera to the back of me, but basically I just try and line up the on here. You see that's the highest part, so you want to start and line it from here, stretch from here to here, and then when you can manipulate the graphic around. And don't be scared to, oh, that's wrong, because you can just rip it back off. So you can do that 2 or 3 times, you know, just to get it right. So I'll just, I'm going to start in with that there as a reference point for a start. That lines up about there, and then I'll look at this part here. I think that's about right there. It lines up there. I'm pretty happy with that. So where that highest part was, I just rub that through and get it to stick, and I'm pretty happy with that. So now what I'll do is I'll just start working my way around lightly without pushing it in too hard, and just because you'll think, oh, that's the wrong shape, but as it stretches around the 3-dimensional shape of the plastic, all the edges and that will line up. So I'm happy with that there now, so now I can pull the rest of the backing off. And like for this one here, we've already undone the seat ready. Let me just pop the seat off. And just sort of smooth it out without pushing too hard, just to make sure, double check that's where it wants to go. I'll leave this bit to last because I'm going to use the heat gun on this part. I'll pull the backing off here. Oops. Oh yeah. The other thing to mention is need a good heat gun. Much easier, you get a much better finish. And also, if you're doing this in winter time, on a cold night, it doesn't hurt to actually warm up the plastics a wee bit before you go to stick them on. It just makes everything stick a wee bit better. So we're going to start with the heat gun and we'll go back to where we started, up the centre. Don't get it too hot because you don't want to burn the laminate on top of the graphic. You just want to get it warm enough, not too hot so you burn your fingers, but warm enough so you'll feel it go soft. And always work from the centre out. And as you're doing it, you're trying to move any air bubbles and stretch the air bubbles away. Best thing I like about putting this fresh set of graphics on your bike is you can just see the transformation of your bike taking on a new look and looking fresh again.
Like these two?
Yeah. Biggest thing is just to take your time. You know, if you're going to do this job, allow yourself plenty of time. You don't want to be rushing it. You don't want to be doing it in the morning before you want to go for a ride. I normally, in the perfect world, I like to leave my graphics on for a couple of days before we ride. Just, you know, lets the glue and everything settle in. You can see like I've got a bit of a crease coming along here. And just heat it up a little bit more and don't be scared, just to pull it, lift it back up again. Roll that out there like that and just manipulate it a wee bit. It's amazing with the bit of heat how much you can stretch it and get it to put it where you want. A wee bit more heat there, just a wee bit stretched. Just like that. Now let's go around, make sure no corners, edges. Oh, I've got to finish up here. I like to give the whole thing a bit of a extra warm up. A bit of a bubble there, so I'm going to have to lift that corner back again. And yeah, as I say, don't be afraid to just give it a nice pull it back a wee bit and have another go. You know, like, you spend a lot of money having a nice bike and put a nice set of graphics on it. You want to take your time and not rush it and put them on nice and good, and the graphics will last and have a good end result. Rightio, that's that one. Cool, now that we've finished all that, yeah, really happy with the way they went on, and they look sick, I reckon. Hopefully Troy Moira will be wrapped with his, finally have his number on his bike. Cool. Final step, just go back over with the heat gun. warm them out all up, make sure there's no edges that have come away, and give them a really good rub. Just go over the whole bike like that. I've actually already done it. Yeah, I reckon it looks sick. Hope this helps you out, guys, and next time you want to put some graphics on your bike, and this is just the way that we do it. And anyway, thanks for watching. Cheers guys, bye.